Oh wait, I decided to have background music this time. Isn't this so fucking exciting? Yeah, I'm probably not tweeting out the stream link anywhere, but you know, it's just a low-key morning, I guess. I haven't streamed for a while, and I really wanted to. It's just I've been really fucking tired lately, so I haven't really been in the mood to do it. So for a little bit, I suppose. Is my dog under my chair, or will I crush her? No, I will not. If I roll over to my actual battle station to sit in front of my monitor and microphone properly. Here we go, bitch. Okay. Oh man, this week for me has just been a fucking nightmare, quite honestly. Like, it has been, oh my god, where do I even begin? Like, it hasn't like been like, oh, horrible things have been happening. It's been more like, oh god, nothing is going on at work. I'm so bored. Like, nothing fun is happening, you know? Okay, maybe I will tweet this out on Twitter just because I feel like I have an obligation. Morning stream, y'all. I'm back after being emo for so long. Wow, 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 wow. Yep, that's my brand. Anyway, okay, great. This is like weird spa music. I don't remember Zora's Domain sounding like this. It's supposed to be Zora's Domain music. I don't really want Ghibli music. Oh god. Liyue music. That doesn't get copywritten ever, I don't think, so. Okay, let's do this. Because I love the Liyue soundtrack. Okay, excellent. This is so plucky and fun. Ugh, beautiful. The sound design in Genshin is, like, lovely. Or I should say the OST in Genshin is lovely. But it won't make me come back to it. I can't go back to that lifestyle of playing Genshin every single day. Especially now that I have, like, plants to take care of and stuff, bro. Oh my goodness gracious. Cannot imagine. Anyway, I'm redoing the eyes and stuff because I was like, you know, my character on the bottom left looks a little too plucky and happy. And I'm going to turn that down a little bit. I am not here for looking too excited all the time. I want to look a little bit dead inside. just a little bit, you know? Because I feel like that encapsulates the essence of my character. Or not character, my personality a little more. I mean, I guess I could say character as in, like, my characterization of myself. Because, like, I have a lot of energy, but it's not, like, explosive energy. I just, like, will randomly peak, you know? And I don't really... I guess I do sound happy. Wow, I try to really just, like, analyze myself. It's very difficult. What am I trying to, like, say? I feel like I'm very, like, monotonous, but also not, you know? I'm like that low-key energy. And I want my my avatar to reflect that a little bit more, because, you know, it's a reflection of me and my cheeky little self. So I'm just trying to make this, like, reflect that. Technically, I have work in 8 minutes, but it's Friday, and I have fucking nothing to do. I'm so bored, guys. I'm so bored. But, yeah. And, excuse me, I'll probably end up streaming tomorrow afternoon, which is cool. Because usually I don't stream in the afternoons, but my sister has work. And so I feel a little more, it feels more legal to stream when she's at work. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be fabulous. And I'm looking forward to, like, chatting with people and, like, you know, catching up. Because I haven't really been super active online lately. And again, nothing's really going on. It's just, like, I'm tired. And, you know, what the fuck happened? Why didn't that work? What in the, is it? Oh, I see, okay. And it's mostly just, yeah, I'm just tired. And, What else? What else? I had like a main point. Right. Okay, I eat food, like, don't worry. But there's been a lot of nights, I think just because of the dark weather and the gloominess and shit, that I have just been, like, going to bed hungry and not bothering to get up and eat, you know? Which is not good. But yesterday, I, like, actually, like, ate food and ate dinner until I was full, which was pretty cool. And yeah, it's literally the bare minimum. But I bought like a lot of sushi because I was like, okay, I want to eat this for lunch. And then whenever I order food, I usually order for like 2 meals just to make it worth it. So yeah, I actually ate like a good lunch and then like a really good dinner. And I was like, whoa, I am actually like full going to bed. That's insane. I don't have hunger pains right now. Hey, Koi, how's it going, my dude? Nice to see you again. It's been a while. I haven't streamed in a while because life is hard. It's hard existing, broski. Also, let me know if the freaking soundtrack is too loud. It's too loud for me, so I'm just gonna like finagle. It's not really work. Like, work is so boring, which makes it hard for me, honestly. Wait, those the lashes? Oh, these are the old eyes. Okay. Like work. How do I explain this? Work is easier for me when it's chaotic. It's harder when there's nothing happening. Because then I have nothing to do. And I just feel like really sad. Because I just feel like I'm not being productive. It's weird. I think, yeah, honestly, like, I'm a lot like my dad. So, whenever there's because my dad's like a real estate manager, right? And he's like, whenever he will bitch and complain about the chaos at work. But the second shit calms down, he's like, man, I'm so bored. There's nothing to do. And my sister's like, you guys are fucking insane. I'm just like, bro, listen. Look, I can't help it, okay? It's fucking boring when, like, nothing's happening. But I do enjoy the moments of calm. It's just, like, I don't enjoy them for too long, you know? Me too, honestly. But, like, I don't know if you feel the same way or felt the same way, but I'm more influenced to do my own art when I'm supposed to be doing something else, if that makes sense. Like, it's kind of shitty and awful, but whenever I'm like, oh, I have something else to do, but I'm not gonna do it, and I'm gonna draw my own stuff instead, that's when I wanna, yeah, right? I wanna do my own art then, but then when it's like, oh, I have time to do my own art, no, I'm good, thank you. I don't know why that is. Oop, that was scary. Yes, exactly, that is exactly it. I don't know why humans are like that. I'll probably Google it after the stream. But yeah, that's the thing. And I find it annoying with myself too. Cause I'm like, bro, you have nothing to do, then just draw your own stuff. But my brain's like, but I could be helping with something to get this fucking show out the door, you know? I mean, honestly, I think they said season 5 would be coming out like a handful of months after season 4, and it's only been like 2 months-ish. So I think we still have a wait. Or, you know, it hasn't been a handful of months quite yet, so still, hopefully we can get shit going, because I think the new seasons, it just gets better as it goes on. And I was really, honestly, I was super torn up with how people reacted to season 4, but like, I understand how people felt. But then once I kind of like got over it, I was like, whatever, like, people can have their opinions, like, you know, their own opinions are what matters to them, you know, and it's fine, it's whatever. I just don't like people shitting on me or on the show in my comments or something, or like on my Twitter thread, because I'm like, I don't need to see this, okay? Like, I understand what people have an issue with in season 4, but I don't need to see this. Am I gonna renew my contract? Probably not. I honestly am just, I don't want to, I mean, hot goss, Dorothy left. The other character designer left, right? And so it's basically just me. And someone else is stepping up to help out with, like, extra stuff, like end credits and illustrations for any sequences or anything. So she left. She put in her 2 weeks in, like, December-ish. So come the new year, she was gone. And I was like, run! Get out of here, bitch, go! She was like, yeah, I'm so sorry, but, like, I'm leaving and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, run! Get the fuck out of this place. It's not worth it. It's pretty funny. But no, I'm honestly like, she was, yeah, she does. And she's getting paid much better. But she very much, like, has the drive to want to, like, move up the chain and stuff. And, I mean, she's a very, very good artist and everything. And so she's in a lead position now, which she deserves 100%. And she's being paid much more money, which she deserves. And yeah, she's just doing a really good job. So, like, honestly, I was like, bro, like, it makes sense that you want to leave, because I'm just staying for the sake of my seniority, because I can fuck around and not find out, pretty much. And it's very flexible for me, which is kind of what I need and what I want. And I just don't want to think too hard or try too hard at this point. So yeah, I'm gonna maybe apply elsewhere soon. Yeah, exactly. She wants to move further, and I was like, go, run, bitch, run. As your friend, I'm like totally behind you. Because, you know, like, you want the best for your friends. And I would love for her to stick around, because I don't have anyone to, like, talk to at work anymore. Because we used to talk almost, like, every day in our, like, private little chat thingy. But, you know, her career is a lot more important than that, in my opinion. So I'm just like, go girl. Like, we could talk on Discord. It's not the fucking end of the world, and we have talked on Discord and stuff. So it's, you know. If she's gotta do what she's gotta do, and I'm fucking here for it. Like, girl's gonna succeed. I'm just like, what are you gonna do next, homie? You're very good at your job. I want to see where you go, bro. And yeah, I'm really happy for her, honestly. Because I've threatened to leave multiple times, and I told her, like, I think this is a breaking point, blah, blah, blah. But then she actually left, and I was like, yeah, you fucking go, queen! Yeah, I'm waiting to see if, like, one thing I applied for pans out, and if it doesn't, then, I will, start looking a little more, intently. But we'll see. Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, you actually did it! It's just, like, I don't want to go through the process of, like, earning people's trust and respect and stuff, because already, like, it was already, like, pretty hard since, being a biological whammon, people are, like, you know, they shit on you a lot. And, like, one time I heard a white dude I heard that a white dude director was like, it's so hard being an old white dude in animation, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You think it's hard being an old white dude in animation? You, the guy who, like, shit on me to my face in front of everybody and made fun of me and did not think there would be any repercussions because you are a white dude in animation. You think it's hard? You think it's not hard for me, a biological whammon who's been called dramatic before? You think it's not hard for me to, like, go and report you to fucking HR, bro? It's scary, because I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh my god, Karam, hello! Also, I'm saying your name wrong. I'm so sorry, because I remember in the recording, when we did the recording thing for Ket, I said your name wrong, and I did not even realize until you, like, very gently, like, corrected me by saying your name, and I was like, ah! Oh no! Yeah, thanks, man. I I hope your year has been going well too, bro. I am. Oh, let me show you. Wait. Okay, okay. 1 second, 1 second. I just don't know what's gonna open here. Okay, thank God. I have drawn Ket. Do you want to see? This was the new design. The updated design for Ket. The baby. Cam. Okay, good, good. I'm glad I said it right. This is the update for him. And yeah, I'm reworking the story like completely. Not completely, but like I'm reworking it because I was just really unhappy with like the freaking build-up. Yar, he's the OC, he's the OG. And look at this fun new crest. Oh my gosh, it's so blurry. I don't know why. Probably because I drew it really small. But yeah, I still am working on Yol Sun and Lee Ven, however. For their kind of remixed designs. And then another drawing with like the cool like star freaking metal blade thing. Wow! Right? What a boy. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. It's tricky. It's hard because I'm like, how do I present this story while like keeping sane basically, because boy, oh boy. A lot of work, but that's okay. I don't know if I have any more drawings. Oh, yeah, I was starting spooky stuff. Wow. Yeah, many random drawings of ya boy as I try to think things out and restart the story because it's hard, man. Because I don't want it to be like shitty or anything, you know? Just trying to make it something I'm happy with. And I realized that I didn't really have a direction to go. So, one day it'll come back. And I will be like, hey, do you have time? do you have time to like, record these parts? Oh my god. Oh yeah, I will. Oh, sorry for the I haven't updated the Discord just out of fear that I'm just like, oh my god. Like, Jesus. I didn't even get to recording some of the characters, you know? I only recorded you, like Ket, and Morella. And then I was like, you know what? I don't like this story that much. Or like, I don't agree with the direction it's going. So... it's okay, I don't think you're in the Discord. I don't think I ever sent an invite out. Wait. Don't look at my secrets, oh my gosh. I started working on a new Discord. But I think I might just like update the old one. Don't look at my secrets, no! It's just me sending a jacket to my sister and being like, I want to buy this. And then it's talking about my dog and how she might have like a UTI maybe, because she's popey. Oh my god, I was really sad. Like the other day, I genuinely got so upset because I don't have a cat anymore. Like I was watching a YouTube video that was like, on 3 weeks. Okay, okay. Yeah, just let me know, homie. Hopefully it'll be less shit weather by then, because I will fucking eat my hands if it's raining or some shit, because that's just how it be. But yeah, I was watching a video on YouTube that was like, signs to know your cat is bonded to you. And I was like, oh my god, how fun. And so I watched it, and then I was like, my cat was bonded to me, but he's dead, so... I miss having cats, bro. They're so delightful, and I've been looking at Maine Coon kittens on like fucking Kijiji and shit. Oh my god, this shit again. No! Who the fuck even? Oh god. Bye! Okay. I know! It's sad. It was like a week after my mom died too, which sucked. freaking mom dies from lethal injection, then I gotta go put my cat down by lethal injection like a week later. Fucking like almost to the minute too. I know I said that before, but I think my mom passed at 11:15 a.m. and then my cat also passed at like 11:15 a.m. and I was like, oh my god, what at the universe? What the fuck, bro? Let me keep some relatives. Holy shit, I have none. I only have my brother, dad, and sister. And some uncles, but they're horrible people and we don't talk about my uncles. But then I have my Uncle Brian, who's not like my biological uncle, but you know, he's like my dad's best friend. So, it's even better. But I do also consider my dad's girlfriend, his partner, to be family. And I treat her daughter like a little sister in a way. Liyue soundtrack is the best, bro. Also, I saw like a random ad on YouTube about I think I have, 'cause I think I did actually go to the chasm. I'll check it out. I'll check it out later. I saw a random Genshin ad when I was watching book reviews on YouTube, and freaking Alhaitham or whatever, he calls himself the Feeble Scholar. I don't get it. What happened to Genshin? Also, I'm really pissed off that like all the men's started coming into the picture after I stopped playing Genshin. Like, that was a personal attack on me. Alhaitham, yeah, okay. Like, he's a beautiful man, but I'm salty that all the men's appeared after I left. Because what the fuck? It's rude, okay? First of all. Second of all, I took it personally. Oh my god, I also noticed that some people who I like vague mentioned when I was like, I'm leaving Honkai. I don't think so. I'm trying to stay away from gacha games. Especially ones that like update a lot, because I get like severe FOMO. So I don't know if I can do it, bro. It looks very cute though. I wish it was casting in Canada. No cap. I wish they would give us a chance, considering how well Dragalia did, but that's okay. But I'll watch some reviews and stuff, and I'll see. Because I honestly, like, I don't have too much. I don't really play video games too much these days either, which kind of sucks, but you know, it's whatever at the same time. But it does look cute. I see some of the art for it. Oh yeah, but like, when I did my big like rant about why I was leaving the why I was like deleting my voice acting Twitter, I obviously vague mentioned people who were the ones who I was talking about, like Luca and Jenna and stuff. And I vague mentioned what they did because they were fucking mean and fucking weird and like clout chasers. And I noticed that they unfollowed me now, and I'm like, and I'm honestly probably going to be leaving a lot of the indie projects that they're involved with. Because I get a really bad taste in my mouth, bro. They're just, like, not... I don't want to say not great people, but... They're only really kind to the people they can kind of get stuff from, it seems like. I'm not really sure on that, but it's kind of the vibe I got. Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, I know you guys have talked shit behind my back and stuff. And like, it's really funny because I was doing a casting call for a character, and then like Jenna messaged me being like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, when you said this character for reference, I thought it was this one, blah blah blah, because like I always link a YouTube video to the voice so that people know what I'm talking about. And I always include like what the franchise is and stuff. And she was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, it's okay, like you can just resubmit, I don't really care. And they were like, okay, thank you so much, I won't let you down, blah blah blah. And then I missed uploading my parts for this one character that I voiced in their visual novel or something. And I didn't realize it because I was never getting the pings on Discord that new scripts were up. And they messaged me directly being like, hi, if you're not interested in this part anymore, can you just let me know? Like, I know you're so busy, but like, I noticed that these parts weren't in for this character. So if you're not interested, just let me know, like blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, can you not be a fucking bitch? Oh my god. Like, you came to me groveling once, being like, I'm so sorry that I did this, blah, blah, blah. Can you, like, I'm so sorry, blah, blah. And I was just, and so for them just to turn around and be like, hey, you're a stupid cunt who didn't do this, I'm gonna recast you. I was just like, okay. And I'm like, oh, sorry, like, I didn't see the pings. I don't know why, because there weren't pings. Spoilers. And, then we kind of, like, just got talking. I was like, how are you doing? Blah, 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 that kind of thing, you know? Being cordial. And then she was like, oh, well, I'm going to, excuse me, oh, egghead, okay. I'm going to Disneyland with the cast, and I'm part of the cast. And I'm not going, because I was never invited. But then she said that just to be shitty to me. And I was like, okay, have fun. And I was like, wow, like, you suck. You're a really rude person, you know? Yeah. Honestly, like, I just give people the benefit of the doubt, and I'm just... Because, like, what's the point in, like, fucking beating around the bush or trying to be passive aggressive, you know? Like, you could just be like, hey man, I see you didn't upload the parts for this character, can you do that when you have a chance? Like, they're overdue. That's fine, you know, because like shit goes crazy, like time slips away from people, and sometimes people just need a little bump and a reminder, you know? And I don't, especially if it's an indie thing, like, especially for, like, my projects and stuff, I don't care that much. It's an indie thing. There are more important things to fucking worry about, you know? So if someone's, like, late on something or, like, not responded yet, I'm like, whatever, I don't really care. Like, can you just do this when you have a moment? Like, I really want to move forward on this, blah, blah, blah. But just to start off with, like, I'll recast you if you're not interested anymore. I was like, yikes, that's passive-aggressive, okay. Yeah, it's super unprofessional. And, like, I know saying their names on live is, like, they're just gonna talk shit if they hear about it, right? I don't really care. I don't think they're super professional. They act very fake online. And there's, like, a very fake, like, persona that they show to the world and stuff. And it's very gross, and it's very evident once you get to know them, you know? And if you don't give them what they want, they will just turn on you. And I'm pretty sure Luca fucking talked to Jenna behind the scenes, and that's why she was just like, oh, well, I can just, like, if you're not interested, I'll just recast you, you know? I know you're so busy. I'm like, oh my god. Like, shit. Okay, like, fucking recast me then. I'm not interested in working with you anymore. That's the tea. It's exhausting, bro. That's why, like, the main reason I left. And then Mary Bell messaged me being like, bro, I love that you just fucking, like, called people out before you left. It's not like I was popular or anything or had a big following for voice acting. What the fuck is happening right now? Okay. No! It's not like I was popular, but I was like, these things need to be said because people are really acting, like, foolish right now. And I'm annoyed. And I don't know, like, I'm not wanting to foster this kind of energy in the voice acting community. Like, sorry, not sorry, dude. Leon, hey, how's it going, man? But yeah, honestly, it's like, I know you want to be successful, but you don't have to shit on everybody to, like, get there. And it's not like I ever even did anything mean to Luca. The only thing that I ever did was, when he was like, I thought you casted me as this character, and I said no. Like, I said you would be good for the role. I didn't say that you were going to be the character. And I was like, I mean, I would think it is, I told him, I think it's expected that you would have to audition no matter what, because I'm not one to just hand out roles to people, even if they're my friends, you know? I'm like, everyone has to audition, because I have to hear it, you know? And ever since then, I've been on their shit list, I think, which is really funny. Lionfish fusion. Beautiful, stunning, I've missed it. It's been too long. Yeah, people are shitty, and like, that's just it. People are shitty, and they think they deserve a lot of things, and they will shit on other people. And like, I've never really understood the whole like, oh well, my friend doesn't like you, so I'm gonna just be an absolute prick to you. Like, what the fuck, bro? Right? And like, the sad thing is, I think Jenna's like 37 or something. Or like 27 at least. Like, she's much older than me. And she acts like a fucking petulant child. Yeah, I missed you too, homie. It's all good. The last one was pretty short, I'm pretty sure. I don't even know what happened. I'm pretty sure she's 37 because I was like, oh my god, really? She's much older than me. I remember that much, but yeah, like, it's brutal, man. Cause she is kind of like a mean girl, which sucked. And like, I always knew that like, oh, if I put a casting call out and I don't cast my friends, I'm gonna be in deep shit. Belassasaur, hello, homie. How's it going? How's it going? Yeah, and I think that's so fucking, like, sad and weird that people don't grow out of being a mean girl or a mean guy. Like, don't, like, it's exhausting being a mean bitch all the time, you know? And it's really, like, sad and, like, you know, being angry all the time is not fun. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure those people are also just the type of peoples who, you know, they make a lot of excuses for their lack of doing things, I guess. Because I know I always see tweets that are like, this year has been so hard, that's why I haven't done anything. And I'm just like, okay, well, I don't think that's a legitimate excuse because, you know, this year is hard, but, every year is hard. And people still have to get up and do things, even if they don't want to. And, you know, maybe you just don't want it as much as you thought you did. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, 100%. Like, I don't like kids, but I especially don't like adults who act like petty little children, you know? Like, it's gross. And, you know, you can omit information when you're talking to somebody to not hurt their feelings, you know? And I personally always, like, do my best to word things in a way that won't hurt somebody's feelings. Yeah, for real. But, like, I think, like, from what I remember, like, her boyfriend's, like, really rich or something, so it's, like, you know, pampered. And, like, you know, my whole philosophy is if your parents are together and they're happy together, you're probably mean. Like, you're probably a mean kid, and that's the case here. Whenever I see that somebody's parents are together, I'm just like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. They like each other, too? Uh-oh. Oh, no. That's mostly for white people, you know? Stupid guy. I will only fuck with people if they have some kind of traumatic backstory. Because those are usually the nicest people. Yeah, exactly. And like, I know I had my, oh, I'm an asshole revelation in my early 20s after watching a bunch of TED Talks about toxic people. And I was like, oh no, that's me. And then I realized, oh, like, it's because I have a lot of, like, issues. And I've been, like, severely bullied my entire life and manipulated by my mom. And so I'm just, like, angry all the time and really insecure. Let's try and fix that. And then I think I fixed it for the most part, or I'm dealing with it. Oh yeah, I forgot we're married. Little smooch. Hello. Uh-oh. Looks like Leon has a favorite parent. I am just saying, facts are facts, my bro. That's kind of fun. What is happening with the nose, though? What is this? Like, I kind of like it, but it's just a little confusing. No, I actually probably should take the trash out, but I don't want to. I haven't been online in so long, honey. I just want to talk to people. Honey, please. Please. I'm begging you. Also, holy shit, I fucking... I'll take you out, Leon. You are the trash. Get in the fucking trash can right now, son. Get in there. Get in! Forgive me. Whenever I have to take the garbage out with my sister, she's like, alright, your turn, Heifer. Get in the dumpster. And I'm like, man, not again. Every single time. And I'm like, my god. I am being harassed. Oh yeah, dumpster time with the family. But yeah, I watched the new Trigun. That shit's sexy as hell, bro. That's a fucking beautiful show. Dad is abusive. Yes, yes, I learned it from my mother. Yes, no, yeah, I learned it from my mom. You know, the cycle of abuse. Yeah. That's it. Delete that. Never apologize. I'm too tired to apologize. Yeah, new Trigun, beautiful. New episode comes out tomorrow. I feel inspired. Oh yes. I am tragic enemy protagonist. I am that one character in a YA novel that tries to kill and bully the main character all the time. But it's just because I like them, even though I've almost killed them several times. And then somehow they still, like, sleep with me and fall in love with me. Yeah, you can watch a new Trigun without knowing anything. It's fine. Like, they start from the beginning, basically. They did cut some, from what I can tell, so there's only, like, 3 episodes out, right? So this is all based on 3 episodes. They did cut some... They cut some characters, it seems like, but honestly, it's a good cut in my opinion. And they changed it up because, like, one of the main girl characters or lady characters used to work at an insurance agency, but now she's a reporter, which I think kind of like suits it a lot more. And it honestly, I way prefer how the reboot is going. You're better, son. You're gonna run away? Okay. As long as I don't have to pay child support, I have plants I want to buy. So, I'm just saying. Yeah, you should watch it. It's really good. Like, again, I think it's better than Arcane, personally. It's more interesting and much more charming than Arcane. And, like, Arcane's good. Don't get me wrong. It's very good. It's very beautiful, well-polished, blah, blah, blah. But, I did feel like sequences that were really like praised, I felt like they were kind of out of place. Like, no, my plants are my children. You know, I have like 200 children to take care of. You think I want to take care of that other mouth-breathing child? I jest. Surely I jest. Yeah, totally. I was saying something, but I don't remember anymore. Yeah. I was talking about Arcane, that's it. Like that one sequence where Powder, or I guess Jinx and Echo face off on the bridge and it's all like stylized and cool. I felt like that was really out of place, personally. And I was like, it's a visually very cool sequence, but in the for the story, I was very confused. I was just like, this is really neat looking and it's fun to watch, but this kind of breaks up the narrative a little bit. And I don't really like jive with it too much, honestly. And I also found Vi to be really annoying, in my opinion. I liked Caitlyn. Caitlyn's cool. I really like Silco. I like the whole dad situation that went on. That was fun. I wish, honestly, there was like a little bit more of Silco and other dad. Cause we only got like a little snippet of their backstory or something, right? And I know that other dad is going to become a furry or something. But you're a nose breather? Okay, you can stay, Leon. That's okay. But, yeah, like, Arcane was good, but, Trigun, I'm just like, oh, man! You don't like that the eyes are just white? Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, that, like, I totally understand that, but the thing is, like, okay, I'm only saying this in regards to Arcane because Arcane had 6 years to be made. I'm not saying this in regards to Dragon Prince because that shit gets made in like 30 seconds. I feel like that is not really an excuse for Arcane. They should have either found a way to incorporate it into the backstory, into the when they were little. They should have either incorporated it into there or just excluded it altogether. Because it doesn't fucking matter at the end of the day. And like, I didn't feel any certain way. Sorry, I totally peeked on my mic. No. I know what you mean. I don't think it's a matter of like, in my opinion, it's not a matter of they didn't have the time or whatever. It's that they should have been smarter because they had 6 years. And I get what they mean by like, we didn't have time or budget or like blah blah blah. Then don't include it, maybe, because again, they had 6 years to do it. And they could also just do like a little spin-off about Echo and Jinx or something if they wanted. And yeah, you know, like, it's their fault in the story writing bit that they couldn't find a way to incorporate it and make it feel more fluid. Because if I had known that they even liked each other, or if they had even had like one scene together when they were kids, then that cool like fight scene would have made more sense and it would have been more impactful. But I was just kind of like, okay, visually very cool. I don't care that much, though. Because I've never seen these characters really interact. And now you're just trying to jam it into a flashback. And be like, oh no, but they're best friends. They're friends. Exactly. And you gotta find the cheeky little ways to put in, like, character building, character growth, that kind of thing. just like as an ambient background thing or something, because, you know, Echo just being by himself in the shop, you could have had freaking Powder with him or something, right? Or you could have had a scene with them talking together, or maybe like Echo came to like try and comfort Powder or something when she was upset. But they didn't do that, and so I'm like, okay, well, cool. Like, you only had 6 years to do it. Yeah, and I don't want to sit through Imagine Dragons, honestly, so I'm not about to be there. Ambient. Egghead. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, nice. Can't undoodle on this one. People need to stop including Imagine Dragons and things. I am just saying. They're not as good as you think they are at the world. But I know that they are like a staple in LOL or something, so I'm like, I get it, but... Y'all are OCs. They are OCs. But yeah, with Trigun, everything just feels... Like, I am so impressed by the rigs, and... Like, it makes me ask a lot of questions about how they did it. How they did everything, basically, you know? And... I just really enjoyed every minute of it. I feel like, as compared to the original, the new Trigun, the plot actually makes more sense. Because the plot doesn't really get introduced in OG Trigun until, like, past, like, halfway through the series or something. Oh, yeah, I would love to see Hyphoria animated in the style of Trigun Stampede. Like, it's fucking beautiful. Like, if you've seen, I think I took, oh no, wait, it's probably gone now. But I took a video of, the first few, like, some of the first dialogue from Meryl, the, like, lady character. And it is so animated, and I have so many questions about how they did it and what the rigs look like. Oh my gosh. Trigun is just like, it's really fucking beautiful, man. What? I just want to see if I can find a sample of it. Dragon, Stampede, Meryl. I want to watch videos. Please give me the videos. Stop complaining about them making a change to Meryl. It was a good change, in my opinion. Oh my god, the hot fucking dude is there. Oh, exciting. I can't find anything because I've been forsaken. Meryl. Trigun Stampede. Oh, it's the trailer. This part of the VOD's gonna be freaking yeeted, probably. But that's fine. Here we go. Wow. It's just so pretty. Ah! Ah, that scared me. That scared me. It was so good! Her face is so good, bro. The way she's animated, fucking beautiful. And then there's this old man. Like, people's criticism is like, you can tell it's 3D. I'm like, well, no fucking shit, because it's 3D, bitch. I'm so excited for him. Ah! It's so hot! Oh my god. Like, it's so fun and it's so nice that like 3D is so fucking pretty because you can do crazy camera angles and zoom effects and stuff, and like your shit doesn't look whack. You don't have to draw the same thing over and over. Bro, right? It's so fucking cool. I love it a lot. It makes me so happy. And I was like smiling to myself while watching it because, you know, excuse me, OG Trigun, I really enjoy it, but it's not snappy poppy. The freaking plot doesn't move. You don't know what's going on 90% of the time. You're just kind of there for the ride. There's no background music. And I'm just like fucking like, oh my god, like comparing it to the original in my head. And my sister was like, can you stop softly smiling to yourself and enjoying whatever you're watching? Can you stop it? And I was like, sheesh, sorry. Trigun, go right, it's so good! And then freaking Johnny Young Bosch came back for Vash, and I'm just like, whoa, let's go, baby! That's fucking bomb. I still watching JP just because it's Matsuoka, blah, 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 the guy who voices Japanese Xiao. And also, who else does he voice? Inosuke. And I think Kirito, but I don't care about Kirito, so that's fine. Yeah! Bro, you don't need to know anything. It's cool, man. Like, it's nice to know the trivia, I guess, of, like, the old series and whatever. But it's not necessary. And honestly, the old series is, like, it's slow. It's slow, babe. Yeah. Yeah. That's Vash's voice. It's Matsuoka. I forgot his name. It's very Xiao-esque. Xiao. I'm gonna stop trying. But but obviously, like, more energetic. I forget who else she's voiced, so I don't really watch anime that much anymore, honestly. I only really watched Spy X Family or Spy Family. And oh, you haven't? Here, let me play it for you. I think it was kind of similar to the OG CN, but I'm not sure. Xiao JP voice lines. I liked them because I felt like it was kind of true to him, but I don't know. Yoshitsuku Matsuoka. Go, do it! 羅刹な抱きにきな毒薬難の際は我が名を呼びたまえ三眼五剣仙人将召喚に応じ Oh yeah, but it's called show in JP, which is funny. こんな風に暇をもてあそぶことになるとは笑えるな荒野にさまよう魂我を傷つけられると思うな I think it's kind of similar to the CN. Yeah. He sounds more cutesy, definitely. I love his CN though. It's so good. So nice. I love listening to him. Same with freaking Ito CN. That's like the only one I wanted to ever listen to. Like, Sorry, Not Sorry. Ugh. Yeah. It's I remember it being deeper too. I really liked it. I was like, oh my god. Xiao. Girl, let's go. So much fun. It's better than let me see one of the lines. The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me. English Xiao. I was like, oh shit, he fucking angry. Ito CN, the fucking actor just fucking goes for it, man. I love actors who have mad vocal fry, especially when they're guys. It makes me really happy because you know they've done like they've done a lot of screaming. That's why their vocals sound like this now, and they're like, wow. Oh yeah, no, I totally understand. Like I love the voice actor who plays Xiao. She also plays Demeter in Hades. She is incredible. I listened to her demo reel and I was like, she is fucking good, man. But I think they just saw, oh, this is Sasuke, right? Okay, let's just Sasuke it. You heard the tea? What's the tea, bro? I want to hear it. Because I have feelings towards the Genshin casting directors and stuff. So I want to hear what the tea is if you've got it. And you're okay sharing it, of course. But no, I never blame the actor. I blame directors. Okay, I need to actually properly save this. Just guys being guys. Because honestly, I know that the casting guys were like, no, we listen to auditions and that's how we pick. But then I distinctly remember Zhongli's English voice actor being like, oh, they asked me to come in and just record for this character, and I didn't know who he was, but they said that my voice would fit it, and I'm like, oh, so you guys always audition, huh? Only do a stereotype. Okay. On the one hand, I get it because the turnaround is really quick. It's like 2 weeks, right? Because like new events come out like every 2 weeks or something. So I understand it, but it's so fucking lazy to be like, just do a stereotype, you know? Like that. It's also like super disrespectful to the original writers and the IP and stuff, you know? Like, oh god. She's also Persephone. Oh my god, I love Persephone's voice. So good. What a skilled actor. Very, very good range. Very impressive, in my opinion. Persephone is like one of my favorite voices, I think. Oh yeah, they're probably like, oh yeah, he's just a dark little gloomy guy, just do the thing already, whatever. It's like, okay. But then it's also like the argument on the other side is like the JP side and the I'm not so sure about the CN side, but the JP side also probably has the same amount of time as the EN version, but I think the JP is, it still sounds a little bit stereotypical, like stereotypical archetypes in anime, but I think it's still a more accurate depiction than the EN, you know? I don't know. Oh, maybe I will go like take a look. It's honestly like, you know, I think part of it is just like some things don't need to be made into anime. and Hades is already like so peak as it is, you know. Oh yeah, you asked me about it and I was like, I'm not interested. Like, I truly do not care enough about Lumine or Aether to watch it. I do not care about the twins like at all. And since they're gonna be the main character, and you know Paimon's gonna be there like, Paimon's not emergency food all the time, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind, dude. Yeah. Bruh, you're lucky. I couldn't play in English because I was like, oh my god. So I was like, alright, I'm either playing JP or CN. And JP, I didn't have to pay attention and like any random like field call out. So I was like, yeah, okay, I know what that means. CN, love CN. I did not know what anyone was saying in the call outs. I was like, no, dang it. But I really liked how the characters were portrayed in CN. Because it's like, you know, accurate. And like, goddamn Ito, I just can't get over Ito. He's so fucking funny, man. I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine. And with the success of Genshin, it's gonna be huge. But like, we don't need an anime for everything. Especially like video games. I'm just like, unless it's like something fresh, you know? I love that. That's so funny. He's just an archaic man, okay? He's just doing archaic things as an archaic man. Oh man. Nier has an anime. Yeah, see, like, we don't need to do that. Like, video games, they're just good. Because it's an interactive story, and that's, like, part of the appeal. And you explore it at your own rate, and it's great, and it's nice. And we don't always have to make it into something non-interactive, you know? I feel like that's the beauty of interactivity. But then there's shit like Detroit Become Human. That should have just been a fucking movie. Because who cares? What a waste of a game. Honestly, it's worth it though. It's worth it. But then in English, it's like, don't like the rain. Oh no. I'll spell it out for you. Castlevania was cool. I'm pretty sure I talked about it, but season 3 didn't happen for me. Season 3 is a figment of my imagination. Season 1 and 2, great. I loved it. Looking forward to the Richter one and Uncle Alucard. Not a big fan of, honestly, Last of Us being turned to a TV show. Weird. But I heard it's very good, and I'm like, that's great. As long as it's good, I guess it's fine. But it's also like, what's the point? Because the game is already a thing, and they're already trying to achieve like hyperrealism with Last of Us. So why did they just like thwart all their efforts and then make it into a live action show? Oh yeah, season 3 and 4 can go fuck themselves. Sorry, but I didn't like those at all. Yeah. Oh, a really good animated adaptation, which is like not really an adaptation, but also kind of is. And it's about I'm pretty sure you've already watched it, but The Witcher: Nightmare of the Wolf. It's about why does my brain want to say Vladimir when that's not the name? It's about that guy, the guy Vesemir. There we go. It's about Vesemir being a Chad as a young Witcher. And then there's the gay Witcher Luca that I'm just like, oh my god, he's so hot. And then and yeah, I love that movie. I watch it a lot. I don't know, like I just watched a Let's Play. I guess that makes sense though, that like they would make it a show so that people who don't play games can do it, can experience it. But it's also just, I don't know. I have a weird relationship and perspective with that kind of thing. So I'm like, why would you just keep remaking the same thing over and over again? That's fucking boring. I don't know any big words. You're right. Okay, I'm a fucking idiot, man. We gotta be mean to me like this. So rude. Why do you think I draw for a living? It's because I'm not fucking smart, dude. Oh yeah, I'm mad with what they did with Luca. Because Luca was genuinely such a fun character, and I listened back to his lines over and over because I'm like... And also just like the fine little attention to detail, like how he has a much more pronounced Asian accent when he's younger. And then when he's older, it's morphed into being... he's like Boston, but English, but also still has a bit of the Asian accent. It's very confusing, but I'm very endeared by Luca and his like his change, you know? It's just big gay energy and I love it. Leon truly is the only hope. We're just like, okay, bro, we both draw, don't be like us. We're fucking idiots, bro. Yeah, it's funny. Like, it should not be a game adaptation. It should be a book adaptation, because the game was an adaptation of the books. Please become be a doctor. Be a doctor, homie. Go be doctor. Thank you. No, you must be doctor and take over Mental Hill while we are patients in it. You know, we must usurp from the inside. But yeah, Witcher was always like a book to game adaptation, and then the writers start fucking with it, and oh my god, how sad. Honestly, that's why, like, again, I said it before, but like, the fear of if my thing ever becomes a thing, and then there's adaptations, and it ends up like freaking the Percy Jackson movies, or how The Witcher slowly went downhill, I'd be very sad. I'd also be like, do not make this into live action. I'm never going to be happy or satisfied with the casting. Please, just animate it. I don't need to see another Uncanny Valley shoddy live action adaptation, okay? Aw, man, I'm glad I could get you on the computer at least, homie. I know my ADHD has been all over the place for the last week, so I'm glad, man. And yeah, the Percy Jackson movies are fucking cursed, man. But welcome to the Scream Neverlost, homie. I hope you can do your assignments when you're feeling up to it. I know the feel, bro. I am trying to work up the courage to go to work. And by go to work, I mean stop streaming and log on to my work VPN thing. So far, I have not found the courage because I'm tired and sad, and I don't want to deal with it anymore. I don't. But you know, we'll find the power together. We'll find the power. We got this, homie. Yeah. Why don't I think it costs a lot less money to do adaptations animated anyway. And why don't you do that? And then so much more shit is possible, and it won't look as bad if you just animate it, you know? Oh, that would be really cool to make a Batman movie like that. I might actually even like watch it. Because I'm so sick of live action superhero stuff, you know? There's been too much live action. Marvel was really fun, and then with Endgame and stuff, like, I know that everyone was feeling really tired of superhero movies, but I was super, like, wow, that was a great ride. Like, I love the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And then they just kept going, and I was like, wait, wait a minute. Where are you, what do you mean it's not done? You're still going? So, and then I feel like the Loki show, I really did not enjoy. I feel like they butchered. Oh, that's a big hand. Wow, yowie hands much. I feel like they butchered Loki's character. I didn't enjoy it at all. I don't know where Owen Wilson came from. That was very odd. We share the same birthday though, so I appreciate him no matter what. And yeah. But I was just like so surprised that they kept going, but I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Because the only thing that any studio ever cares about is money. That's the only thing. And apparently mid-budget films have like pretty much died. When mid-budget films were like some of the greatest films, because people had to get fucking smart and figure out how they were going to, you know, do XYZ with a lower budget. And that is much cooler than just being like, oh, well, we can just CGI, you know. We'll just huck some CGI into this and fix it. It's not a big deal. I was like, oh, yeah, that's very true, you know. Yeah. Oh no, engineering assignment. Oh god, I just draw stuff. You are just like super big brain, dude. Honestly, bro, like, if you got time to just do some fixed stuff, do some fixed stuff. Maybe set a timer or something, and then, you know, take a break, work on your big brain assignments and stuff, and then just swap back and forth. That's kind of how I used to do it when I was in school, because ADHD brain, you know, can only do things like a little bit at a time. They didn't make a cool anime movie, now dead. Oh yeah, I think my sister has a, I don't know, poster of him or something. Oh, I forgot to turn the music back on. My bad. Yeah, DC, like, it's been quite the show to watch, you know? I feel like they're trying to be Marvel, and I'm like, you guys don't need to be Marvel. Please do something different. I'm begging you. But they're like, no, no, no. We have to Suicide Squad, Justice League. How do you know her name? Batman vs Superman. Man, I haven't talked this much in so long. It's only been an hour. I remember when I used to do 3-hour streams. I should drink some water. Yeah. My brother was like mad. He's like, Henry Cavill is Superman. What are they gonna do? I'm like, oh shit. But I did agree with him. I was like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't think anyone can really replace him. Like, what are they gonna do, bro? Dude, never. Me too. I'm really, really fucking picky with the media I watch these days. Like, really picky. Because I don't, like, even as a kid, though, I could not just, like, turn an anime, like, pick a random anime and just watch it. Or pick a random show. Like, I have to sit there, think about it. If the trailer or something doesn't grab me, or, like, the synopsis isn't interesting, or have, like, a genre that I think is cool, and will just, like, blindly watch everything in, like, zombies, I'll just watch everything to do with them. But, yeah, like, if something isn't narratively cool, or, like, interesting or well done, I won't fucking watch it. Hi, Justine. How's it going, homie? Glad you could drop by, my dude. But yeah, I'm really picky about what I watch because there's also so much media that gets pumped out these days, right? And so I almost, like, for media content and stuff, I tend to just watch, like, YouTube because I prefer unscripted stuff because it's more funny than scripted stuff 90% of the time for me. Or it's more enjoyable. And, like, I know a lot of YouTube stuff is scripted. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, a lot of the, just improv, like, I'm gonna do a reading vlog and whatever. Then they just kind of, like, will stop reading, turn the camera on, and then talk and be like, oh my fucking god, and stuff. And that's super funny, you know? Because just someone's personality kind of carrying it. And, like, that's kind of why, like, I watch VTuber clips a lot, too, you know? Yeah, no, I feel you, never lost. Like, honestly, I kind of feel like the less amount of story presented by word of mouth, the less the story is presented that way, the more interesting it is to me. Like Bloodborne, not a lot of the story is presented by word of mouth. It's a lot of reading item descriptions, looking for clues, looking at the environment, and, like, putting things together on your own and finding the meaning there and your interpretation of it. And that is what makes me, like, super stoked about FromSoft games, because they don't just, like, in the beginning they will give you some exposition, but then to find out the nuances of everything, I'm just like, wow, brilliant. This is most exciting. That, like, I can just sit here and experience the story on my own, and it's like a brilliantly crafted story, and then the community gets involved in talking about it, and then there's that huge document that, like, I've never finished that just talks about the entire story and significance of everything that's in Bloodborne. I'm like, ah. Exactly, exactly. Bro, even I did that. Like, before I knew the mysteries of Erebos, I had a lot of questions, and I had a lot of theories and stuff. And that's why it's so fun, just like the air of mystery. And that's when you know, like, a character is well written and there's like enough breadcrumbs for you to be like, oh, well, what about this and this and this? And that's what is so delightful. Just the mystery of it all that is so thinly veiled. Ugh. I stan. I can't remember what it's called. I'm gonna see what the Bloodborne document is called. Forgot. Bloodborne. Oh. Huge document. Bloodborne story comp. Oh, the Pale Blood Hunt. Yeah. It's 90 pages. Yeah. Lore, the Pale Blood Hunt, an in-depth 90-page analysis of Bloodborne's lore, characters, and world. This thing is amazing. It's just a big analysis of Bloodborne. And I'm just like, my god, this is just from a fan. And people, it's from Redgrave. And he just put all of this shit together and shared it with the Bloodborne community because he analyzed it. Ah! It's so good. It's so good. It's so cool. Like, I love it when a story has the mystery and it intrigues people enough to make them like deep dive into this stuff. And it's so cool. Bro, I get that. I always do my analyses by myself because I don't really have people who like I talk to on a regular basis who like enjoy that stuff. And I just like people talking about everything on their own as well. So I like watching like Vati and stuff. I'm glad, man. Yeah, just big mysteries and stuff. But it has helped, like, kind of made me want to revisit stuff. And I don't know if this will sound weird, but revisit the silence of stories and stuff. And like what the silence means and how everything in a shot should have like significant meaning and everything. Or everything mentioned in a story should have meaning. Otherwise, it's not really worth mentioning, right? So it's made me want to like think about stuff in that way, I suppose, which is really fun. And I guess it kind of poses a challenge too of like, how can I kind of create that same feeling without it being a video game, right? Like evoke those mysteries and showing not necessarily like showing if there's like, you know, telling, but then there's showing, but then there's like showing, and it's like the eyes, you know? I want to get here. I want to figure out how I want to get here. Where it's like, you know, you're showing without showing. I don't think that makes any sense. But it's like, you know, with like set pieces or different lore things or stuff like that. But then the trick is like, how are you gonna do that? And that's the fun part. I'm just like, ooh, I don't know, but I'm very eager to figure it out. Oh yay! Cat walks. I want to walk a cat. Sounds so delightful. Oh my god. Even for Pokemon, that's amazing. I need to catch up with Pokemon maybe. I just wish I liked Pokemon a little more, bro. I just got bored with it. I don't know. It's kind of the same formula, you know. Cat wants to go outside. Take Cat outside. He's like, human, I have to go outside right now. Please. But my cat used to go outside a lot. When I had like a cat door in my window when I lived at my dad's house. Yeah, he would just come in like his ass covered in snow, be like, "Brr!" And then come over to me, and then I would like have to wipe his butt off and be like, oh my god, Jacob. My sweet baby boy. Oh really, the new games are good. That's good. That's good. Maybe I'll check that out. Because I started getting bored after X and Y, I think. I think it's X and Y. Why am I thinking about, am I just thinking about chromosomes? No, X and Z would be stupid. Yeah, X and Y. X and Y. I played those and I was like, oh my god, that was such a fun experience. And then I bought Alpha Sapphire. Didn't even touch it. Because I was just like feeling burnt out. But my brother, my freaking older brother, loves Pokemon. So he's always like, hey, hi Freddy, you should play the new Pokemon. I'm like, you think I got fucking time? I don't want to play Pokemon. And he's like, gotta play Pokemon. But then, you know, that bitch also plays the Yu-Gi-Oh! Like trading card game. So I'm like, oh my god, brother. So fun. I should play video games again. I think I might want to play V Rising again. It's been long enough, and I think there's new content out for it, but I'm not sure. A 2-foot tall pink gremlin that carries her hammer. That's very cute. I need to Google Tinkaton. Tinkaton. Oh my gosh. What a baby. I enjoyed this greatly. Very cute. This is Tinkaton for those who do not know, like me. Very cute. I like it quite a bit. It looks like a little bony. Looks like the sexy bony. Oh, bro, V Rising's so fucking fun, dude. Oh my god. I enjoyed that game. I still think it's in early access, but I got so addicted to that game. It was a real problem. I would love to play with other people again, but I don't really want to rent a server. And the issue with the server is you could just lose your rental period could like just be up, and then you lose all your save data. Which is what happened to me and my sister. And I was like, oh no. What a champion. Sounds like it brings me back to my cat being horrible. Oh, that's so cute. It hits rocks into the sky. I love that. That's fun. Man, Pokemon, my bad, has certainly evolved. It's very exciting. Yeah, you have to rent a server. I don't know if it's because it's in early access or what, but you have to rent, like, you can play together, but whoever created the server has to be online for you to join that game. But if you rent a server, then the game keeps on pushing, and you don't have to wait for the other person who like bought the server or rented the server or made the server. You don't have to wait for them to be online, and so you can all just play at your own time. So it's kind of weird. I don't really understand why it is the way it is, but yeah. I'm not glad. Oh my god, Cooper! Jesus fucking Christ! Oh my god, your cat! I love the little harness. So cute! Oh my god! What a king! Oh, he looks so much like Jacob did. So cute. Bro, my dog... Oh, he just like laid back down and went to sleep again. What an asshole. Holy shit, have you guys heard about the Velma show? I heard it was complete ass. He goes to the neighbor's home if he's not leashed. Bro, understandable. My cat would do that too. Yeah. Yeah, I don't... Hopefully, Bloodborne will just come out on PC so I don't have to pay for PlayStation Network. Because I would buy that game again to support FromSoft, because they deserve all of my money ever. Yeah, like I always have to think, because I have a very simple baby brain, and I am not easy to impress. So I always have to think, like, would I hate this if I hadn't known everyone hated it? And I'm just like, I just don't like Adult Swim shows in general. They're not my thing. So, like, I would have hated it no matter what, probably. Especially because they're ruining fucking Scooby-Doo. And there's no fucking dog. They didn't have, like, the licensing rights or something for the dog. Yeah, it's really annoying. People have conspiracy theories that it's a right-wing psyop, which I thought was really fucking funny. Like psychology warfare. Because it's so bad. And the writer, like, everyone's just like, it's just a self-insert, and I'm like, oh, it's just like, I'm not Starfire, huh? And yeah, I think it's actually a lot worse than I Am Not Starfire. Also, why does all the bad media have, like, really bad gay main characters? I don't get it. Like, I generally just like what I like, even if it's shit, you know? But oh my god, I was really uncomfortable by a lot of what happened. I didn't watch it, I just watched people review it so that I didn't have to watch it. Yeah. Bro, same. I hate adult animation. Rick and Morty? Like, fuck off. I don't like that show at all. And, like, Big Mouth? No. It's all gross. Like, the worst thing with adult animation for me is the fact that it all looks kind of, like, not cute. Yeah, that one was. Because those are people who are, like, in tune with media, you know? And, like, a lot of adult animation shits on its own audience, which is really funny. Bro, right? It's so fucking ugly. Like, I was like, holy shit. Big Mouth, my brother's like, you should watch it. I'm like, it's fucking ugly, dude. I can't watch it. He's like, well, you get used to it. I'm like, I won't. Trust me. Yeah. I need mature audience stuff, because that's fun. Nightmare of the Wolf. So good. Yeah, exactly. Like, sorry, not sorry. I can't look at it in the eye for too long, or else I start to, lose my sanity, bro. But, and it's just like, oh my god, Rick and Morty is just so ugly too. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. It was made at my studio too. And people were always like, oh, you work there? Do you work on Rick and Morty? I'm like, abso-fucking-lutely not. Fuck off. Get the fuck away from me. Yeah. Well, apparently the creators of Big Mouth are like billionaires or something. Or like, they're super rich. So it's not going anywhere. Unfortunately. And then meanwhile, every other Netflix animated show is like fighting for their lives right now. Like even like Dragon Prince is just like Matrix dodging bullets, I think. Just because I think the only thing that's keeping us there is that we won an Emmy. So Netflix is like, alright, acceptable. And with just the names attached to it, it's kind of hard to get rid of it at this point. It's so scary. Yeah, 100%. That's like, that's totally like what I enjoy. And that's kind of what I strive to do in my own, like, stories and stuff. Like, make it mature, but like, keep it pretty, you know? And that's why I think anime is so popular. Because a lot of the times it'll tackle something very serious. Like, Sangatsu no Raion tackled very serious, like, issues of, like, child prodigies and everything. Well, it's not a serious issue, but it's, like, a real-life depressing thing that happens and stuff. But it's beautiful. It does a good job expressing that, you know? And there's not really too many like super ugly anime that I can think of. And I think because Japan just like does things right. Japan just is just like, let's not make things ugly though. There's no point. Bro, I totally fucking agree. And that's why I'm so surprised that, because like when Dragon Prince came out, we immediately got a huge boom of shows we were drawing pitches for, right? Like we had a lot of big companies coming to us. But now it's not happening anymore. Like we don't really get anime pitches any longer, which is odd. But I'm like, can we stop doing like really fucking ugly shows? Like there's a market for the pretty shows, and the pretty shows get fan art and they get merch, you know? And that sells. Like, everyone in the West fucking likes anime, except for the people who make shows. They're like, oh, we should make a Diary of the Wimpy Kid fucking animated movie. And I'm like, how about we don't? Because no one gives a shit about Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Hello, ours. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of NDA stuff. A lot of it will not see the light of day. I can vague tweet it, but vague tweet isn't vaguely say it on stream. Like we worked with like a K-pop group. We worked with other video games. We worked with really big names in entertainment and MMOs and stuff. Unfollow me then. I fucking hated that show. I hated working on that movie. It was a nightmare, bro. I had a mental breakdown while working on that movie, and I cried a lot. We were working on it in the thick of the pandemic, and I was not okay. I was crying all the time because of it. And because they were like, well, you have to 3D model character designs, and I was like, I can't 3D model though. What the fuck do you want me to do? And so I would get shit on because my designs were hand painted and I wasn't good at painting back then. And so I cried a lot because I was so frustrated because I couldn't 3D model the character designs. Yeah, it's a sad white boy. And I'm just like, do we need any more of that shit in the media? I'm fucking tired of it. Can we do, like, anything else, please? I'm exhausted. This is exhausting. Freaking animation has fucking dried up so much because all people fucking care about is money. And so they're like, oh, this one thing that was vaguely popular in the 90s, let's do that. Let's make Captain Underpants the fucking movie, and then everyone will fucking forget about it in like 3 days after it first comes out. But meanwhile, there's shit that leaves a lasting impression, like Gurren Lagann and like Kill la Kill and shit, and Dragon Prince, even like Avatar: Last Airbender. That shit is beautiful, leaves an impression. It's well done. It leaves. Oh, it's for children and adults alike, but they're just like, nah, the quick cash grab. Let's do a really shitty iteration of this first. How about we do that, huh? That's a great idea. Never mind making new IPs that correlates to what people actually give a shit about. Cause all these fucking crusty white guys at the top being like, oh yes, I remember back in the day when I really quite enjoyed Captain Underpants. Oh, gave me quite a chuckle. And I'm just like, I don't fucking give a shit, Albert. Fuck you. You're ruining animation. Woo! Yeah, Greg sucks. Greg is a fucking balding ass little fucking asshole kid. I know. It should have been Diary of a Future School Shooter. Sorry, not sorry. Angry Heifer has to like lean back from the mic and just scream into the room because like I realized the other day how much I actually love animation. And I felt so sad because I just feel so defeated by being in the industry. But I actually love animation. And I was like, ah, fuck. I thought I hated animation, but I just hate the industry. But like every time Japan is like, boom, Promare, boom, Trigun, boom, this, Mob Psycho, I'm just like, holy shit, animation's fucking amazing. Like, this is why I do what I do. But then I'm like, I'm not in Japan. Oh my god. Yeah, 100%. Like, Atla, not my thing, wasn't really my childhood, but all of my friends loved Atla, and they would talk about it and be like, I like this character, blah, 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 like, this is so cool. And, like, even me, who didn't really like Atla that much growing up, what did I watch growing up? I watched Totally Spies. I think we went over that last time, though. Totally Spies and Martin Mysteries, that's what I watched growing up. But then, even me, who I can't watch Atla as an adult because it doesn't really hold up for me personally, but I'm like, no, like, it's cool. Like, I understand, like, sorry, I'm burping like crazy. I understand why people like it. Like, it looks great, it holds up, it's cute, it has a lot of good messaging and a lot of good story in it. Like, it's a very impressive feat of art. I really understand it. I don't think we need to keep rehashing it over and over again. But they're like, you know, we got this IP, let's beat it to death. And I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. My friends, like, I only grew up with Asian friends because where I live, that's pretty much the majority of the population by now. Which is awesome because I feel like I genuinely became a better person growing up in those households. And I don't know what I would have become if I had grown up in, like, predominantly white neighborhood or something like that, you know? Anyway, yeah, I agree, Justine. Just let Atla rest. Like, stop beating her to death. Just let her die. We don't have to keep going. Oh, China's doing amazing shit too, bro. Yeah, holy shit, it's beautiful. Katsuka. Shadow Diver. Ooh! Studio Timbre. Oh, I'm having a stroke. Let's watch it on stream. Let's watch. 1 second. Let me pause my soundtrack. I lost it. Sorry, I went to go follow the... Shit! I forget. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. Here we go. Come back. Okay, go. Stunning! Beautiful! We love to see it. That looks so good. It reminds me of the Hades animation quality, which is awesome. That's fucking... Indies are just fucking powerful, dude. Oh, that's beautiful. The style is cute as well. Ooh. Ooh! Ooh, I just got chills. I don't know what they said, but that was beautiful. That lip sync. No, back a little more. I like that. That's nice. Xiaohei? I don't think so. Yeah. God, I really try to pronounce CN words, but I'm doing my best. Legend of Luo Xiaohei. Oh, it looks cute. Oh, this is so cute. Oh no, I've seen this on Twitter before though. I will write it down. Where's my fucking planner? I'm gonna sneeze again. Sorry in advance. Okay, I promise I'll watch it. Oh shit, I haven't been updating my fucking planner like all month. What's the date? It's 20. Holy shit, it's the 27th already? Bro, what the fuck? Oh my god. Oh, here we go. Okay. Xiao. Oh, hey. I'll watch that. To watch. And then what was this one called? Jade Moon? No, I'm fucking stupid. That's the soundtrack I was just watching. Oh, I'm having a stroke. Shadow Diver. Okay, okay. Shadow Diver. Okay, 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 okay. It's a running gag, ours. We just don't like the last 2 seasons of Castlevania. It was not my favorite. I wish they had explained who Saint Germain was instead of just being like, "Oh, wink, wink, Saint Germain, wink, wink," and then I had to find out. I had to find out about who Saint Germain was, when I was randomly researching alchemy. So, yeah, it was a ride. Hey, if you liked it, dude, that's fucking great, man. Personally, not my thing, but if you liked it, like, dude, I'm not shitting on you. I'm just saying, I did not like. It was not where I thought it was going, and I kind of just wished it ended at like season 1 and 2. But again, if you liked it, man, like power to you. I'm glad, dude. I'm really glad. Oh yeah, Hades' background. My background was fucking Kazuha. Is that his name? Kazuha? From Genshin for like the longest time, and then I was like, I don't even go here anymore. Saint Germain, he's an alchemist from like actual history, and allegedly he created the Philosopher's Stone, and he lived for like hundreds and hundreds of years. Yeah, and he talked to like kings and shit. He made like the elixir of life and shit too. Yeah, that's what I thought too, ours, and that's why I was so confused, and I didn't really like it, because I was just like, who the fuck is this? But no, Saint Germain, he's from, like, if you look him up, he's from history, and it's very interesting. All the accounts of like royals and stuff being like, yeah, I knew him when I was a little girl, and he has not aged a day, from like a grown ass queen woman, and I was like, this is crazy. Like, this is very interesting. He's a very interesting figure in history. Yeah, yeah. I just wish that was explained in the show, because I had no idea what was going on. And it made the time traveling thing kind of make sense. I was still quite confused by that, not gonna lie. I was kind of like, why are we following this guy around so much? I don't know, like, I don't think he was in the games, which is a weird thing. Oh, Saint Germain's he's actually from the games? That's crazy. So maybe people who like actually knew the show a little bit more were like more like, Saint Germain, but I was like, who the fuck is this guy? I don't like him. He looks tacky. Get out of here. I didn't know he was in the game. That's crazy. I didn't get his arc at all. Same, dude. Yeah, yeah. Like, it's same with books, honestly. Never Lost. Like, there's a lot of things that they could just stay as, like, one book. We don't have to keep going, you know? And, like, if there are 2 books, you better have a good fucking reason for there being 2 books. And so I always try to, like... Because originally I was writing all my stories out as novels. Because that's, like, the easiest way for me to, like, have my stories done. But... I always had to imagine them as one book, because I'm like, this is the most coherent way I can do this, you know? And I recently realized people do enjoy like standalone stories and stuff, which is quite cool. So I was like, oh, okay. I watch a lot of BookTube, okay, and a lot of AuthorTube, and I'm just very interested in that way of being. Poor Hector. Oh, my throat. This is fucking cool. Sorry, I'm looking at the Shadow Diver thing again. Sorry, my friend. Yeah, just messaging my friend something really quickly. Seems like January's been a very difficult month for many people. Isaac was quite interesting. It was, the whole thing just got kind of weird. And I was just like, God, I'm glad this is over, personally. Because I didn't like how they did everyone kind of like weird and dirty in the end. Lenore. Does Lenore die? I didn't like Lenore. She was too much of a stereotypical femme fatale. And like, that's fine. But I'm also like, I'm sick of it. I'm tired. Like, on the one hand, I get it. But on the other hand, I'm like, that is such like a masculine way to look at a woman. Or such a male way to write a woman. Like, oh, I am so sexy that I just gonna manipulate you. Yeah. Like, oh, good. Perish, Lenore, little bitch. I think they did. Striga and the other one that doesn't do anything the entire series, they ran away together, I'm pretty sure. And I'm like, good. Get out of here, lesbians. Oh, that's what it is. That's fun. I'm excited. Nice. Yeah, I'm excited for that. It looks cool. I want more. It's kind of sad that, like, we have to go indie if we want our shit to be seen. And what's cool about, I forgot what it's fucking called, but you know, that one, what is it called? That one comic website, Webtoon, I think, where anime studios just started, like, picking up really cool webtoons, webcomics from there. I think that's really cool. It's kind of inspiring. Because I think even they're just like, well, to be fair, I feel like Japan is constantly, or like East Asia in general, they're constantly looking for new IPs, or like they're trying to come up with new IPs, or like to do something, you know, do something interesting. And like, I suppose that the whole webtoon to anime thing is kind of like a, it kind of goes against my whole, like, why do they just keep remaking things? But I think it's also different because webtoons, like, it's usually just a one-man operation, right? It's just a one-man gig. And so to take this, like, one-man gig and make it into something that is, like, fully voice-acted, has an OST, sound effects, like, pre-production and shit, that's fucking cool, you know? You're giving these, like, smaller creators a chance to, like, do something really cool, and generally it's come out very popular and very, like, well received, you know. Yeah, I think Tower of God, I think God of High School was also a webtoon. There were a few more, I just don't remember them. I think the gay vampire one, yeah. Yeah, it's totally lacking in the West. Like, the West does not give a shit about the creativity or exposing new IPs, right? The only place that does that is Disney because they're made of money. And it really sucks. Excuse me. But, you're right. Absolutely right. There is no fucking... The West just doesn't care, and that's why I'm so depressed about animation these days, because the West truly does not give a shit about creativity or innovating or anything like that. Like, even, like, working, you could see that from just how many reboots there are, first of all. Secondly, from being on the inside and listening to people argue and what their cases are for not wanting to do XYZ, and then to have people try to manipulate you, because I remember saying they didn't want to do, so if I have A, B, C designs, right? They were like, get rid of these two because it's a surfacing problem. I think I already told the story, but I'll be quick. And then I was like, what? Because it didn't make sense to me, because surfacing is just like texturing, you know? You're putting colors on things. And I was like, I don't understand this. But my art director was out of town. He was on vacation for a week. So I asked a different art director, and he was like, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I think they're just being lazy, and they want to use the simplest option, which was A. And it was actually like A, B, C, D, I think. And they don't want to go with these because it requires effort, and it's too hard. It's too difficult. And so I confronted, or asked my other art director. I was like, hey man, I know you're out of town, blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't get what they're talking about here. And then he was like, I don't know what they're talking about either, because it's not really a surfacing problem. And then he talked to the surfacing lead, and the surfacing lead was like, I wasn't even in that meeting. I don't know what they're talking about. They're making shit up. And so I told my coordinator, like, I'm getting really fed up, because clearly they do not, like, production does not care, and they want to cut costs wherever they can. And so they're cutting random designs just because it might require a little bit of effort. And it's very frustrating as a designer, because it doesn't make me want to try anything or make anything look cool. And then he was like, oh, Heifer, no, like they totally are not trying to pull a fast one on you. Like, you can't think like that. They're totally on your side. They want to make the show as cool as possible. It's just a logistics thing, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, it's not, though. You can't gaslight me into thinking they want the best for the show when they're trying to cut corners. And just because the art director is gone, they are trying to just make me axe designs completely, because they might be slightly difficult to do, you know? And it's so frustrating, and it makes me so angry and upset, because one of the allures of Dragon Prince is the cool design work that we do, you know? And we work really hard on the designs, and sometimes we just get fucking, like, thrown down and defeated because they make up random reasons for us to do a shitty job, basically. And I'm just like, this is so frustrating. Yeah, because what they want to do with kids animation is make merch and sell it, you know? And I'm like, that's not the way we should be thinking, but it's the only way they do think. Yeah. I feel that, Koi. Yeah. It's rough, because I know I would love my stuff to become animated one day, but I would probably never work with an American studio or Canadian studio. Because I'm like, you guys don't give a shit. You can hear my brrr. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, like I would never want to work with an American or Canadian, a Western studio, I suppose, because they don't care. They would butcher characters. Like, when I was working on Magic, we were working on one of the biggest IPs for nerd shit, and the guy in charge of everything was actively butchering it, to the point where I went and, like, cried in the bathroom because I was so embarrassed to be working on the show, because I was a huge fan of Magic, and I was just fucking crying because I was like, oh my fucking god, this is the worst. I'm so embarrassed. People are going to hate me when the show comes out. Like, it's going to be such an embarrassment. So I would probably go with the webtoon approach, honestly. Be like, oh, I'll just post all this on webtoon, and then maybe they will make it into an anime. Blame by hello. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I just want to take control of I want to be in control of my characters and my story and how it looks and all that. Is it a lot of work? Yes, but at least it's going to be true to my vision, you know? It's okay if it's, like, lower quality. It's at least done by me, and I'm happy with how it looks, you know? That's the most important thing, in my opinion. Yeah, I feel you, homie. And that's kind of why I wanted to write them as books, too. Even though I know editors, like, cutting out characters is a problem and stuff. You can still self-publish if you're that stubborn about it. I could never professionally write under a manager or label, like, as a full-time job. Like, no. I would get too angry. I'd be like, what do you mean I have to cut this one character out? I love this character. You can't control me. This is discrimination. I just think that, like, people are so, like, stuck on, like, oh, well, this character doesn't really matter, you know? Like, don't include them. And it's like, but that could be a character that launches an entire new spin-off franchise or something. And people are just too concerned about the money and all that stuff. And I don't know. Like, Japan, I appreciate, because even if they have, like, a shitty little minor character, they put a lot of, like, love into that character, obviously, you know? And there's clearly, like, a concept behind that character. And it's great. And they also don't let children voice act in their movies and stuff. Yeah, exactly. This character matters to me. You can't just make me get rid of them. Yeah. Yeah, and then sometimes editors will just be like, well, you know, we think we want to go with more of a YA approach to your story. And that's why a lot of people theorize. I don't know if this was a theory or if it was, like, actually something Lee said. But Lee Bardugo with Six of Crows, everyone's kind of like, we think she wrote these characters as much older characters. But then the editors were probably like, if you want this to sell, we gotta make it YA. Which is interesting. And annoying. Because traditionally, YA is not my favorite genre anymore. Oh my god. Honestly, Legend of Vox Machina, I don't think it's the greatest show in the world. It's very much like for the fans, you know? But it's fine as it is. Like, it's a more mature show. And it's great. It's fine as it is. It's very traditional. It's a very little traditional situation, I think. Which is fine. It's just nothing new. Yeah! Oh my god, I agree with you! I'm so sick of the coming of age stories. That's why, like, I'm slowly deviating? Whoa. Deviating away from shonen. Slowly but surely. But, like, the Mob Psycho is just, like, a whole thing. That was just a beautiful story. It's just so good. But, like, I'm just really tired of people, like, coming into themselves. I want to see people who are already established characters, you know? And then maybe it doesn't mean you can't have character development, you know? But I'm so sick of all the tropes and stuff. I'm just like, I'm tired, you guys, please. I tried to read Shadow and Bone. I could not get past the second book. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, older protagonists, like, for like Alchemist Fire or whatever, I was like, yeah, they're supposed to be like 20 or something, and then I thought about it, and I looked at their designs, and I'm like, they look younger. This cannot stand. I have to make these, like, mid-20s people. Get 'em, Koi. Get 'em. Yeah, exactly. Give me stories about, like, older adults, like, either young adults, as in, like, 25 plus, or, like, you know, 23 plus. Give me stories about them, you know? Those are the interesting ones. Like, how did they become the way that they are? How are they trying to mend their relationships with people? How are they fucking up? How are they still becoming a better person? Because you never really stop growing and learning and stuff, you know? Yeah, I had to try really hard to make YA, or to make Hyphoria not YA, because I thought I liked YA. I really do not like YA at all. I liked Six of Crows. And that was it. I don't like YA, and I could not. I tried reading a bunch of other YAs. Pacing, it's terrible. The way things are explained, terrible. It's just not for me, because I'm an old fucking frigid bitch, you know? Like, talk to me the way an adult would talk to another adult about their feelings, okay? Don't fucking water that shit down. Stupid. Yeah, exactly. I want this person to have experiences and to be, you know, like, again, there's a lot of series and a lot of really worrying tropes in YA that is like, I am bullying this, or this person is bullying me, they're trying to kill me. Oh, but they secretly are in love with me and they're actually a good person in a later book. And they have a big redemption arc. And I'm like, no. Like, I get it, but also no. That's not cute or hot or anything. Like, if you want an example of that, the Zodiac School or whatever, what a fucking garbage fire and like upsetting book series. I didn't read it. I watched a review on it. One of my favorite book reviewers is it Kari Can Read? Oh, sorry, I'm muted. Kari Can Read. Her. I love her channel. She talks about like YA books and then like clowns on them and laughs about them and like gives legit criticisms and stuff, because she reads a lot of fantasy too. I watched The Zodiac Academy. Yeah. Oh my god. What a freaking horrifying book series that is, dude. What a nightmare. I don't enjoy it at all. It's terrifying. No, I totally get you, Neverlost. That's why, like, Ithari and Runan were always very interesting to me. Erebos is very interesting to me. Amaya and Janai are not very interesting. I don't know why. Excuse me. But yeah, Callum... Oh, Viren's very interesting to me. Adult characters who have lost stuff and who have been through the shitter. They're very interesting and very relatable. Just because, like, my parent or my dad was the same way. My mom, even my mom was the same way, you know? I'm like, this is very, like, this happens. And it's interesting to see where those people take that trauma and what happened. And we don't just excuse everybody who's, like, a bad person. We don't excuse their behavior just because they have daddy issues. I have mommy issues, okay? Yeah, see, the older characters are much more relatable to us crusty old adults. And you see all these little childrens who are just like, no, fuck Viren, he's a horrible person. I'm like, that's kind of the point. He's the villain. Yeah, well, unfortunately, Nyx is not the main character, so... Yeah, I can't relate to kids anymore. Like, I think Haikyuu, yeah, like, the part of me that wanted to, like, go pro in sports and whatever, I relate to that, and I just enjoy watching these, like, freaking little stupid high school kids do fun shit, you know, and be funny, and have a passion for something that drives them to, like, insanity. I'm like, I relate to that, yeah. I did not say that she will. I just said Nyx is not the main character, so she's a side character, and the story's not about her, so... No, and, like, no offense, guys, but, like, I don't want to hear, like, this character needs to come back, or, like, this character should have been the main character, because it's kind of disrespectful to the writers. And the story is not about the side characters. And I know that we put a lot of headcanons and we project a lot of thoughts into the side characters because they're blank slates. But the story's not about them. And I know people have actually, like, harassed Devin and other writers about side characters not being the main characters and for side characters getting killed off. Because, well, it's a secondary character. And yeah. Exactly. And if like, look, I also love Kasif. I don't care that he died. I think it's funny that a child murked him. But the story's not about him. They're not gonna make the story about him. The copium that I huff is I make up headcanons from when before he died. Exactly. Yeah. So please just be respectful of the writers. And at the end of the day, even though people are like, there's blood, this is not a kid's show, blah, blah, blah. It's made for children, still. There are adult themes, sure. If you think the adult themes are the gay couples, that's incorrect, because that's just a part of life that children should be exposed to, because we have hidden that part of life from children for far too long for some fucking god-awful Christian reason, which is ridiculous. And yeah, the rating may be rising, but it is still aimed at kids, you know? And I understand the argument of, well, adults and kids should be able to enjoy it, blah, blah, blah. Look. It's still aimed at kids at the end of the day. Yeah. Yeah, so I just don't want to hear people be like, this character should have been the main character or whatever, because the writers have their vision. I'm just here to draw stupid pictures, you know? Yeah. And like, if I ever draw something that is angsty and is like AU or something, I also don't want to hear people be like, this is how the story should have happened, because that's not the intention either. And it has made me a little bit wary of drawing Dragon Prince art, because people will very gladly just be like, hey, is this a star dragon? Or hey, this should have been how the story actually went. And I'm just like, oh god. And that is not the intention, because guess what? I'm not a writer for the show. Yeah, exactly. Like the creators don't give a shit that I like make shit up with like Kasif and Ruthna and Trestle. Like, I'm just having a fucking stupid time in the corner. They don't care, you know? Kasif's fucking dead. And I'm just like, you know, headcanoning stuff. Cause I'm like, oh man, I have so many thoughts about this character though, blah blah blah. And they're just like, yeah, cool, whatever, have your thoughts, doesn't matter, cause it's not gonna happen, cause Kasif's fucking dead. And I enjoy that. I enjoy my headcanoning so much, you know? And I have a lot of thoughts about a lot of characters and stuff, but I don't fucking like press it or be like, I'm right. This is how it should have gone. Because guess what? I didn't even come up with the Dragon Prince IP. How could I know it's right? Oh yeah, there's a lot of studios that do not permit fan art. I was very surprised that Wonderstorm was so welcoming of it. And they were like, yeah, man, draw fucking fan art. We love it. And I've been told repeatedly, like, no, we really like it when you draw fan art. Because, I mean, it's good publicity and, like, you know, I'm engaging with the audience, you know? It's just an innocent little thing. But I don't like it when people are, like, pin me as a bigger brain than the people who made the fucking show, you know? Yeah, exactly, free advertising. And it's just, it's fun, you know? We all engage with the community. Yeah, people are like that. it's tiring. It's a little tiring. I enjoy drawing my fan art, but yeah, the thing is, like, it's because it was still in production. Magic was still in production at the time, and so if I do Chandra or whatever in like anime style, that's basically a leak. So, yeah, I think I remember you mentioning that your community was really toxic and your work environment was really toxic. But yeah, I mean, I get you though. I didn't tell people I worked on Genlock for a really long time because I was like, it wasn't by choice. I didn't have a choice. And people are so quick to blame us when we're the ones who were stuck with the fucking IP. And they're like, oh my god, the animation got worse, blah, blah, blah. But HBO was like, can you guys make the characters look less shitty with the rigs? And we were like, yeah. Because Rooster Teeth didn't do a good job with the rigs. Fuck you, Rooster Teeth, first of all. I have a lot of stories, but you know, I can't really say anything. Or I can't get too into the nitty-gritty of it because they'll probably be like, nah! Yeah, I'm like, oh man, I know I was just a designer who was like shackled to it, but I still had to fucking work on it. Luckily, Rooster Teeth was like super obsessive and in control of everything all the time, so I'm like, I basically didn't do much, you know? And for that, I'm grateful, because I don't take responsibility for it. Yeah, for real, though, they would. They would come after me and be like, you can't talk about this online! And I'd be like, then fire me. Oh, you can't? You can't because I'm the only character designer left on Dragon Prince? Oh, what a fucking shame. Anyway, I think I have to wrap stream, because it's been like 2 hours, guys. 2 hours and 12 minutes, to be exact. But yeah, thanks for dropping by, my guys. I think I'll stream tomorrow. Yeah, I think potentially after work, but I'm not super duper sure. Honestly, being a professional creator is fucking mid, man. I think mostly in animation and writing. It sucks. It's garbage, it's trash, it's whatever. But yeah, thank you guys for coming by. Yeah, I'm glad I got you on your computer, man. I hope your assignments and everything go well. Casey, do not pee. Do not go pee right now. I'll take you out in a moment, my baby girl. Please don't go. Yeah, yeah, I'll try to stream again soon. I really want to, because, it fuels me. It's my lifeblood. So, yeah. Have a good day, guys. My spice. Fuck yeah, bruv. Yeah, have a good day, guys. Oh, shit. There it is. I'm gonna take dog out to pee, because she's gonna pee on the ground if I don't, and probably poopy as well, so. I'll see you guys later. Have a good day. Hope everyone gets their work and any assignments and stuff done. And yeah, peace, bro. Bye.